Welcome to Sethtra Academy, where we uncover how the world's smartest people play the game that others don't even know exists. Let me tell you a hard truth. You can work 10 times harder than a billionaire and still pay more taxes. That's not unfair. It's uneducated, because wealth isn't rewarded by effort. It's rewarded by understanding how systems work. And the tax system, the most misunderstood system of all, was never designed to punish the rich. It was designed to incentivize behavior that builds nations. Taxes are not evil. They're the price of civilization. Every government needs money to fund schools, hospitals, and armies. But here's what most people never realize. Governments also need investors, creators, and employers, people who produce value for the system. So the tax code is a reward map. It tells you what the government wants you to do. And when you follow those incentives, you pay less tax. Not because you're rich, but because you're aligned with national goals. That's the hidden game the rich have been playing for centuries. In Phnom Penh, two brothers started their careers together. One became an employee at a bank. The other opened a small logistics company. Both earned $2,000 a month. The employee paid 15% tax. The entrepreneur reinvested profits into fuel, trucks, and staff, and paid almost nothing. Why? Because one played the game. The other became the game. The system didn't cheat anyone. It simply rewarded the one who built opportunity for others. That's how tax really works, not as punishment, but as direction. In every country, from Cambodia to Singapore, from the US to Japan, there are three types of taxpayers. First, the earners. They pay the most. These are employees who trade time for money. Their taxes are automatic. No control, no deductions. Second, the business owners. They pay less. They can expense equipment, salaries, fuel, travel, and even learning. And third, the investors. They pay the least. They let their money work for them, and many forms of capital gain are taxed lower than salary income. The rich don't escape taxes. They evolve out of them. Governments use taxes as tools to reward actions that support the economy. If you build housing, you get property incentives. If you create jobs, you get corporate deductions. If you invest in green energy, you get credits. If you donate to charity, you get relief. The tax system says, if you help us build a nation, we'll help you build your wealth. That's not corruption. That's design, and understanding it turns tax from an enemy into an ally. In Phnom Penh, the wealthiest families don't just own businesses, they own tax advantages. Their companies register properly, reinvest profits, and create employment. So when others complain about rising taxes, they're collecting new incentives through smart structures. Meanwhile, freelancers, shop owners, and traders pay more than they should, because they never took the time to understand the laws designed to help them. In Cambodia and everywhere, knowledge isn't just power, it's protection. So how can you start thinking like the rich? First, earn through entities, not your identity. Businesses pay taxes after expenses. Individuals pay before. Second, turn your spending into investment. If something grows your business, it's deductible. Third, reinvest instead of withdraw. Profits kept inside your company build long-term wealth and lower your tax base. Fourth, use depreciation wisely. Wealthy people even earn on wear and tear by claiming depreciation on assets. Finally, document everything. The more organized your books, the more protection the law gives you. Knowledge is your shield. Documentation is your armor. A coconut farmer in Kampot once complained that his neighbor paid fewer taxes. He said, "It's unfair. We sell the same coconuts." His neighbor smiled and replied, "Yes, but I hire others to collect mine. So the government rewards me for feeding more families." The law didn't favor wealth, it favored contribution. And that's how money grows, through cooperation with the system, not conflict against it. The poor see taxes as a loss. The rich see them as a language. Every paragraph in the tax code is a clue about how to build wealth legally and peacefully. The goal isn't to avoid taxes. It's to align your actions with what the system already wants you to do. The difference between a victim and a visionary is understanding how rules are written. When you master the tax game, you stop fearing the system and start working with it. And that's what we teach at Sethtra Academy, the science of financial freedom, the laws behind wealth, and the mindset of those who rise quietly while others complain loudly. Knowledge doesn't just build wealth, it reduces your burden. Join Sethtra Academy, where understanding becomes profit and wisdom becomes peace. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights that can change your financial life.